Hello, welcome to Animal Audit Corner. It's countdown till Thanksgiving Day. It's your first time or years out of Scientology and other cults. You got your roof over your head, the clothes on your back, your transportation, could be your car, and a job. And this time you have your choice at a chance at retirement without worrying about what you're going to do next. But you also eventually have to eat, and this is where your kitchen comes in. I am going to give you recipes you can cook for your first time out of Scientology or other cults. Now, here it is. Now, we're going to cook sauteed mushrooms and creamed spinach for your Thanksgiving table. And then we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies. All right. Now, first, you add 1 tablespoon olive oil, okay, there you go. All righty. Where's my, right. And your mushrooms, we're going to let this heat up a bit. And you add 1/3 salt, which could be optional to you. 1/3 ground pepper. So let's see. If I could find my 1/3. Okay, here it is. Oh, this is very, okay. 1/3 salt. If I can find it. Oh, boy. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. And then your 1/4 pepper. If I can find it. Here it is. Oh, man. All right, there we go. Your 1/3 pepper. All right. Shut this. Close it. And we got a spatula, so let's saute our mushrooms. All right, let's add in our mushrooms. That's all you need is pepper and salt. I'm going to saute these mushrooms. All right. Now, let's see. What should we talk about today? As I mix these great looking mushrooms that you can have on your Thanksgiving table. Of course, some people would have a Thanksgiving turkey, but others who are vegan and vegetarian wouldn't. So you would think, oh, maybe I have friends who are not vegan, but yeah, maybe we better order some turkey. Or you would think, oh, we have vegan friends, so let's just have a whole bunch of side dishes for them too, and not have any eggs in our desserts. That's what you're thinking. So let me put this away. So, of course, you all know it's about family and not necessarily family, friends, not necessarily the food. So you would think, all right, well, we're going to compromise because that's what life is all about. Now, personally, I won't eat a turkey. Forget it. So, saute these mushrooms up. Okay. Now, you're thinking, Aaron Smith Levin, are they going to, is he out of that jail cell while Thanksgiving is around, just a sharp right turn around the corner? We hope so. Because he is in jail under false pretense. Or hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, he's out during the holiday. And we all know he doesn't belong there. David Miscavige, OSA, upper management, and Tom Cruise belong there. Not Aaron Smith Levin. And that town is going all out. Well, not the people in it. Everybody who's in Clearwater, other than Scientologists, don't want a man falsely jailed. So, he's got to be out for Thanksgiving and be with his kids. And have David Miscavige in that jail cell, not the other way around. He cut out his family years ago. So he's the one that should be in that jail cell, since he's keeping slave labor, he's trafficking them, he's laundering money. He's the one that should be in prison, not the other way around. So, what else is there? Okay. Yep, this week is Thanksgiving. And this is the time of family. So let me think here. Now, okay. Now, let's see. If you're protesting Scientology, be careful, because they can wheel you in, make you, manipulate you into hitting them. So, yeah, they are a piece of work, are there? So I would say just keep a smile on your face, take it in stride and say, well, you're not going to make me hit you, because guess what? I'm not going to hit you. I am not going to be spun into your web. And yeah, that's all you need to do. Don't let yourself get wheeled in. And about the protesting, since those guys are dangerous, go in a huge group like they're doing in Clearwater. They're out there in a group. Farrell, Cheryl, Aaron, Mindy, Jenna, Dusty, James. They are there in a group. Do not go out by yourself. Now, I did protest before, but not Scientology. But the people there, the restaurant owners, and the guy they hired to watch us to see if we're going to do something illegal, and we didn't. We were there in peace. We let the people go in, whoever wanted to go in. After it was done, we went home. But however, guess what? The restaurant owner and the guy who they hired to watch us did not follow us home. So we are lucky. Those people don't follow you home, but Scientology will. And for safety precautions, please go in a group. Have alternative routes to get back home. And be careful at the traffic lights, because they can get into a collision with you or other cars. Meaning, if you stop at a red light and they're behind you, they can easily hit you or hit another car. But if you got the green light and you went and they suddenly get the red light, they're going to pass it. They're going to jump the red light. And that's what causes an accident. And if you happen to see a pullover, of course, when law enforcement gets there, and I know they are, because whenever there's an accident, by law, there's supposed to be law enforcement there. Make sure law enforcement's there. It's in all 50 states. Whenever there's a huge accident, law enforcement is supposed to be present. Okay. Yeah. So please take precaution when protesting any dangerous group. And that means Scientology. And just be careful when you protest. All right. Now, am I going to protest Scientology? You know what? I'm going to take my time on that, because it's not going to be good for me or good for my mental health. But if I were to go out there, it is going to be in a big group. I got in touch with PETA. I think they're looking into the matter. So I'll check on that. And I know that they're going to find something wrong. So, and of course, I think I might have given them the victims' phone numbers. That's Mark and Claire Hadley and Aaron Smith living, including his girlfriend, the niece of the leader of Scientology. And hopefully, yeah, they'll talk to them. And they do not only hurt humans, but they hurt animals as well. They are into animal abuse. They use rat poison to poison a dog to intimidate them. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me blow my nose. Okay. Sanitizer. Woo. Okay. Now, let's see. So I tried to set up a protest and I wanted a big group. Now, I wasn't going to go out with only one person. I was determined to actually go up and go out, protest Scientology with a huge group. And that will throw them off completely. They don't like it. And I saw that one person. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to go since there's only one person. There's only one person. Cancel the whole thing. Tell that person. And if you know that they want to go out there, tell them, no, don't go out there alone because Scientology is relentless in hurting others. And don't let them convince you otherwise, because if they say, oh, no, we don't hurt people, don't believe them. They are lying. They are lying to your face. They don't even flinch. So please be careful. And okay, what else is there? Okay. So I'll call, or I'll get in touch with Peter this week. And, write to the mayor. All right. And I'm not going to say what town. So now, okay. What else was I going to say? Okay. Yeah. I'm writing to the mayor right now. What town? I'm not going to say. There's no way. And anyways, I say if it's a good police department or a good town that they're in, guess what? They're not going to get away with anything. Because according to Darth Beaver, they were already kicked out of downtown Columbus. Now, I think they're somewhere somewhere off a highway, because it looks like they are there. All righty. And let's see what time it is. Okay, we've been on for 20 minutes now. All right. And yeah, their main offices are in Clearwater, Florida, and Los Angeles, California. Everywhere else, I don't think anyone else cares. Now, yesterday, when the internet was not around, people said, oh, well, you know what? They're right. They want to be in a group like that, or if they want to worship science, be in Scientology and worship for whatever it is they worship, Xenu, then you know what? According to the Constitution, they're allowed to. But now that the internet's here, everybody knows what they're up to, and people can just fight back and say, no, you're not going to get away with hurting people. Yeah, you're not going to traffic people. You're not going to launder money away from them. So no chance. And yeah, that was without the internet. Today, no chance. And there's a collapse in Scientology. And there's nothing that David Miscavige can do about it. And of course, Tom Cruise is not able to do anything. Yeah, even Tom Cruise. So everybody knows what they're doing, and the Census Bureau has them at 26,000 members. So Natalie and Aaron were very close on their numbers. They had 25,000, but the Census Bureau counted, and there's 26,000 members. Not the 10 million that David Miscavige claimed that they have. 26,000. And I think about maybe 1,000 is in the United States. Maybe. But yeah, who knows? So okay. All right. So David Miscavige can no longer lie anymore about the numbers that they have, which is 26,000 and not 10 million. All right. Okay. And yeah, but did I get fair game anyway, even though I didn't protest? Yeah, I did, because they deleted all the clips that I had on Scientology. They deleted them all. And one of my clips are missing, and it had 33 views. Now, I had no notice from YouTube that they were going to take down my video. And and say I'm in a violation of any copyright. I didn't get anything. And it's missing. So it didn't mean I did not get fair game. I did, but however, a computer is just a material object. It cannot replace a human life. So far, I am lucky. I did not get hurt. And the way that they hurt Chris, when they had a street guy beat him up. That's right. Scientology had confident Chris beat up. Don't let them convince you otherwise. And not only did they did it once, but they did it twice. And it's right on stream. While they were there and they were filming them, Scientology put their books away, and one of them made a phone call and called out this guy to beat him up. And they claimed that they were in danger. No. They were there in peace. They were there in violence. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Okay. And yeah, it's a constant brainwashing technique that they use. Now, with me, I called Peter, and I want to see they have a huge groups going out and protesting. Not a small amount, a huge amount. Because guess what? I'm not going out there by myself. No way. Because they are dangerous. Okay. So if you want to protest Scientology, go with a group from anywhere from 15 to 500 and put out some safety precautions while you're protesting. And if people want to go in, you have to let them go in. Even though you know they shouldn't go in since they're dangerous, but you really have to let them go in. Now, you can tell them whatever you want, but if they want to go in, then you know what? They're going to go in. And when they do arrest you, make sure you tell them you film the sign that they have out saying all are welcome. That's evidence right there. So, okay. Oh, I wish you can just smell these mushrooms. All right. And now it has been, oh, wow. It's almost going down to 30 minutes. We're at 26 minutes in. All right. Oh, I just wish you can actually smell these. All right. Now we're going to put the mushrooms. It's already, we're going to pour this into the bowl that I have here. Alrighty, there we go. And here we go. This is what it looks like. All right. Okay. Now we're going to make our cream spinach. So get the mushrooms out of the, oh, here's the vegan chocolate chip. boy. Which I forgot I even bought it here. Let's see. Nah, let's see. Yeah, I like this recipe better, so I'm going to toss that one out. All right. But not before I use it. Whenever you use something and you don't want to use it anymore, use the other side so it won't be a waste to the environment. Then have it recycled. All right, now we're going to make cream spinach next. All right. Now you're going to need a half a cup of vegan milk, 1 pound of spinach, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, chopped up, crushed, or minced. All right. 1/3 unbleached flour, 1/3 salt. It can be optional. If your doctor says you can't have it, then don't use it. And 1/3 pepper, 1/4 nutmeg, and yeast, and 1 cup and 1/3 cheese. Now, first, we are gonna chop up the onion. I know. Use 1 small onion. Doesn't look like I have it on, but guess what? I'm gonna put it in anyway. It's free country, even though I didn't put it in. So, okay. Now, this is a lot, the shallot is a lot like the red onion. Inside, it's red. So, let's see here. So, okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm going to stay away from the stove. All right, what's next? All right, okay, let me think. Now, you know when I said I was going to get in touch with Club Red Frog and Fluffer Squirrel? Well, I got in touch with Club Brain Frog, and it is the right email address. I copy and paste it. It was returned. Now, what's up with that? Could it be the AI, or was it really deep into Scientology? Now, it can be almost anything, including that. It can be the AI doesn't know what it's doing, or it could be that. So, okay. All right, there we go. Alrighty, there we are. All right. Alrighty, here we go. All right. Okay, now we're going to soak this in water. It can take out some of the tears. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to use this instead of chopping it up. Okay. Alrighty. All right, there we go. Okay, there we are. I'm going to chop this up in the food processor. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. It is moving. Here we are. All right. Now we're going to put, okay, I'm going to pull this aside. I'm going to use a sponge on this later. Okay. All right, so we'll take this aside. All right. Now, and yeah, we're going to put just, okay, if you like garlic, yeah, put 3 or 4 teaspoons of garlic. You like garlic and you want to have it fine. Go ahead, use whatever amount you want. Now, let's see here. Now, let's see here. All right. All righty, here we go. Now, we're going to add a 1/2 cup as soon as we add this in. Okay, I got to grab this one out too. All right, we're going to saute these onions. Usually, if I have garlic, I usually put in onions in my recipe. So, yeah, and it's really fine, really chopped. Okay. Now, do I try everything out in advance? Of course, you all know. No, I don't. So, yeah, why? Well, guess what? I'm too lazy to even try. So, all right, there we go. It's nice, and it's chopped up really great. All righty. All right. All right. Now, where's my garlic? Oh, hold on. All right. Now we're going to put 4 teaspoons of garlic. Yeah, I'm going to use this one because three and then 4. All right, there we go. All right, we are making cream spinach now. And I gave you 1 cup of 1 small onion, which is a shallot. If you want to use another onion, you can. It doesn't matter. So just use whatever onion you want. It'll be okay. Now we're going to saute these together. Now we're going to have it on medium heat. All right. And now we're going to have 1/2 cup of, 1/2 cup vegan milk. Yeah, 1/2 cup vegan milk. Okay, let me grab it. Okay. to just went over a little, pour a little bit out. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay. All right, put this in. There we go. Now, is this gonna work? Let's see it. Okay, we're gonna really get into it. It smells like vanilla milk, but no, it is plain. It's the unflavored one. So we're gonna mix it up. Oh, wow. It smells incredible anyway. So, and then we're gonna have 2.5 tablespoons of butter. Let me get that. Okay. 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 Here's one. Okay. Here's 2. Okay. And now, let's see here. Oh, this is a half. Where's my one? Okay. And oh, 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah. Okay. All right. 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah, here it is. All right. Here we go. All right. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. Put this one away. Then we're going to mix this up. Hopefully it's going to work. I know it's going to work. It's a little brown, but it'll work. And let's see. 1/3 cup of unbleached flour. Although we should put in the spinach first. Okay. Will it work? Keep your fingers crossed because I don't actually do it ahead of time. So let's see here. 1/3 cup. All right. Yeah, here's the 1/3 cup. You know what? That phone is just driving me crazy. All right. All righty. Here we go. Now we're going to mix it up. Oh, boy. Put this in. Hopefully it will work. All right. There we go. All righty. And we're going to stir it up until it's nice and wilted. Yeah. We're going to toss this away. And let me go blow my nose again. All right. All right, I'm going to put sanitizer on my hands. So, okay. All right, looks like I'm going to have to put in another half cup of soy milk. So let me see here. Okay, there we go. Because for some reason it's just sticking to the pan. So there we go. Who knows how it's going to turn out, huh? So here we go. We're going to make sure that it's actually wilted. All right. All right, so it's going to come out fine. So it's going to melt anyway. So that's why I'm asking it to be frozen. So let's close this up. Gonna mix it until it's nice and wilted. All right. So I put in another half a cup in because it looked like it was going to stick and burn. So put in 1 cup. So there we go. And of course, I did get it out of the internet, but I had to rewrite it a bit because it is a copyrighted material. Of course, you know what? I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't think you should either. So, okay, and so far it's been okay. All right. Okay, and this is what it's looking like. All right. It's looking pretty good so far. Okay. And now I'm going to put 1.5 cup of vegan cheese. Okay. All right. Now, this cheese is made from a cashew base. It's cashew. And this one it is dairy free and it's shredded, but it is plant based. But what is it made from? Okay. Let's see it. So 1 cup. Put that there. Here. All right, here we go. There's the 1 cup. All right. All right, there we go. All righty. Okay. Now we're going to stir this up. Make sure it's melted. Is it going to be fattening? You know what? Possibly, because just because the cheese is vegan based, it doesn't mean it's not fattening. So let's see here. All right. And we're going to add another cup. All right. And then a half a cup. All right. And then we add the half cup. Let me stir this up. Okay. How does it smell? I guess it smells okay. I'm not really giving it a legitimate answer, huh? I guess it's okay. I mean, I standard anyway. But the mushroom really smelled great. Okay. All right. Let's see. And the half. We're going to put half in. Alrighty. Now, okay. All right, we're going to put the half in. And now we're going to stir it up until it's wilted. Looks like it's going to turn out to be okay. Hope it doesn't turn into bread, but so far. Okay. All right, now let me see here. What else should I talk about? All right. Okay, let me turn it up a bit. Now I'm going to stand over this while I stir it, because I'm not going to let it burn. Now let me see. Now I am hoping that they let Aaron out during Thanksgiving. Now, it shouldn't be fair that he should be sitting in a jail cell because Scientology chooses to be bitter. Now, I hope you guys sent in your email to Clearwater Police to have the charges against Aaron Smith Levin dropped. Okay. Come off. Now I'm using plain vegan milk, but guess what? It smells a little sweet. Smells like vanilla. So what's the worst thing could get? They call it vanilla cream of spinach. Who knows? Okay. And okay, this is okay. All right. So we're gonna let this cook a little more. And then stir it until it's completely melted. Now, is it turning into bread? No, so far it looks like it's turning into a lumpy dough, but who knows? But I think it probably turned out okay. So, turn this. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now, I hope the judge does the right thing and lets him go. But if not, then you know what? That judge is being very bitter. So, what else is going on? Let me think here. Okay. Well, so far so good. But so far, I'm not going to let it burn, so. Keep on flipping it. And let's see here. Yeah, we're at 57 minutes in. It's almost hit an hour. So, yeah, the flour's at the bottom. So, you know what? I don't know. But so far, I'm stirring it up. It's not sticking to the bottom. So, I'm assuming it's fine. So, this is a vegan-based cream spinach. All right, let me think here. Alrighty. Okay, what else is going on? Of course, you know, Black Friday's gonna hit. And you know what? The businesses are making it about material items, money. But we all know it's about family and not about material items. So we're going to keep stirring it until the cheese is gone. But yeah, it looks like it's disappearing. So, and it's going to wilt. Alrighty. So here it is. Now, I'm going to put half of it in here so I can eat it. And then the other half I'm going to put away. All right. Okay, there. Now we're going to turn off the heat. And I'm going to move some of these things away. Now I'm going to make some chocolate chip cookies. So hold on for a sec. All right, let's see here. All righty. So let me put this in there. Wipe these off. So Okay. And guess what? We're going to make green glass favorite dessert, which is baklava. I'm going to go get it tomorrow. Throw this away. And let's see. Now, we're going to make some chocolate chip cookies for Thanksgiving dessert. Now, all week, I will be making side dishes. If you don't see a side dish, I'll be making dessert all week for Thanksgiving. Let me go blow my nose again. All right. All right, now make our chocolate chip cookies. Let me get out another bowl. This is what the cream's, oh, I already showed you, but guess what? As you know, I made applesauce last week. Let me get it and show you. If I could get the lid open because the lid is so tough to get open. Hold on. God. Okay. Oh, jeez. Let's see here. There. Boy, that lid is a piece of work. See, this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look good? I don't want it to spill, so being cautious. See? All right. All righty. Put this back. Let me tell you, that lid was so tough to get open, I had to use a spoon to get it open, literally. So let me get my bowl. There we go. Got a mixing bowl. Now we're going to add, we got chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chips. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got brown sugar. Where is it? Granulated sugar. Brown sugar. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna use this over here for now. I want the chocolate chip to melt. All right. Granulated sugar. Oh, there it is. So I don't need this one. All right. Now, let's see. The butter. Even though it's probably be at room temperature, if you have it in room temperature for about maybe 1 hour or a half hour, it'll be room temperature. Let's see, it's okay, 2/3. Oh, I need my glasses. Okay. Okay, 2/3. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to use 1. 2/3. Yeah, I'm going to put a couple in there. So 2/3. So. Okay, so we're going to open this up. Tablespoon. Okay. So we're going to actually let this sit at room temperature for a bit. Not then, guess what? We're going to put it in the microwave for about maybe 25 seconds, maybe less than that. 2/3. Okay. All right, so let me cut this. All right, there we go. I'm going to put this back in, and we're going to let it sit there for maybe, well, maybe half an hour or till it's done. If not, then we'll pop it in the microwave for about, let's see here, about maybe 15 seconds. Take a few. Okay. But if you have it at room temperature, it's just easy to work with. Okay. And then you're going to need a tablespoon of 3.5 tablespoons water, 1 teaspoon and 1/4 of cornstarch, 2/3 baking powder, and then 1 1/3 cup of flour. And then you got your 1 cup, 1/4 of chocolate chips. So let's get started. I'm going to need a brown sugar. Here it is. Okay. Now, after I'm done mixing it all in the bowl, we're going to put it in to the refrigerator, let it sit out overnight, and then tomorrow we'll bake it up. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, 2/3. If I can find that other. Darn it. Let's see here. Ah, here it is. All right. So 1/2 and 1/3 makes 2/3. So let's get cracking. All right. All right, and then we're going to put the other half in. Now, this is going to be dessert for Thanksgiving, of course. Usually, my brother has guests over, and sometimes they're kids. So, and you know how much kids love chocolate chip cookies. All right. All righty, here we go. Now, all I need is that twist tie. Where did I put it? All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me put this away, guys. All right, we're going to put this away. And guess what? When I was a little girl, when my brother and I were kids, my mother took everything. She saved everything just in case. One of them was a twist tie. She never threw anything away. But in case she needed it, be there. And this is, she would use this for a twist tie with anything that needed to be sealed. So that's what we would save it for. Okay, there we go. All righty. And we're going to add the butter, but let's skip that for now. We're going to add 3.5 tablespoons of water. So two, 3, and then the half, if I can find it. Ah, here we go. All right, there we go. All right. I combined it with the brown sugar. Should be interesting, right? So here we go. All right, and we're gonna add we're gonna add 1 1/4 teaspoon of cornstarch. Let me get the cornstarch. Ah, here we go. Oh, darn it. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. It's just a teaspoon. No, this is the half. Where's that teaspoon? It's the 1/4. Oh boy, finally. Ah, here we go. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. Here's the teaspoon. All right, There we go. And a half. Find it. Yep. Here it is. There we go. Okay. All right, we're going to stir this around. Oh, excuse me, everyone. All right, we're going to stir this around. All right. And then we're going to add 2/3 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. Where is that thing? Here it is. All right. All right, let's see here. Okay. I need the half teaspoon. Here we go. All right, here we are. Add this one in. Okay, let me see here. All right, we're going to stir this up with a spatula. It's starting to look like the caramel that I made from the other day. So here we go. Okay, there we are. All right, now we're going to put this away. Each time I'm done using one of these, I am going to put it away. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 15 seconds. I'm going to do it. All righty, here we go. That's 15 seconds I had it in. Okay, there. Yeah, it melted a bit, but yeah, don't have it in there too long. It looked like it melted a bit, but all right, so we're going to stir this up. Okay, we're going to throw this away. Let's see here. Alrighty. Okay. This is, you know what? I'm going to blow my nose again. So. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay, now we're going to stir it around. Now, if you have it at room temperature, it would be much more easy to work with. So let's stir it up. I left it in the microwave a little bit too long. Maybe it's 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. And now I'm going to put, 1 cup and 1/3 sugar. Flour. Okay. All right. Go. Here's the 1 cup. Here's the 1/2. So let's see here. You know what? I'm going to put in the chocolate chips in first. So let's see how much chocolate. 1 cup, 1/4 chocolate chip. All right. And maybe if there's leftovers, maybe we'll make some fudge. Okay. But tomorrow, I am definitely going to go out and buy a glass vase and we can paint it. All right. I'm going to put in the 1/2. There. There. Now I'm going to take a twist tie, seal it up, and that'll be the end of this one. Okay, so maybe I'll use this if it doesn't break. It broke, so okay. So we'll just use the twist ties to seal it. All right, there we go. We're going to seal this up, put it back. All right, there we go. And, okay, oh, we didn't put the 1/3 in. Let's see. Yeah, we need the 1/4. Sorry. I didn't put the 1/4 in, so let me put 1/4 more. 1/4. Let's see here. Oh. 1/4. 1/2. This is, is this it? Let's see, it's got to be it. Yeah, it's 1/4. Okay. I'm all full of flour. Okay, so let's put it in. Yeah, okay. Let's put it in, everybody. All right, there we go. Now we're going to take it and set it up, and that'll be the end of it. All righty. There we go. Now we're going to mix this up. Alrighty, there we go. If only you can smell this, it smells so great. Okay. All right, and then after we're done mixing it, we're going to stick it right into the refrigerator, let it sit overnight, and then guess what? We're going to bake it tomorrow. So, okay, there we go. All right, now we're gonna add the flour in now. Let's see, what's the flour? Okay, 1 cup, 1/3 flour. So, flour in. All right, mix it up. Or maybe I'll just go with the 1 cup. Let's see here. Now, what other conversation pieces are there? All right. Should we just go with the 1 cup? Let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. We're almost there. All right. Okay. Now, should we put another one in since it's 1/3? Well, why not? Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. 1/3. If I can find it. Let's see here. Yep. 1 more 1/3. Okay. All right, there we go. So we're gonna put in the 1/3, and that'll be the end. And then we're gonna stick it in the refrigerator. And then it's gonna sit overnight. Put the flour away. This would be an incredible dessert for the kids to have. And you know how much they love their chocolate chip cookies. Where's the elastic? All right, let's see here. You know what? If I can't find an elastic, I'll use another one. Let's see here. Ready? All right, let's just stir it up. Okay. All righty. Okay, we're gonna mix it up. Okay. Now, let's see what else is going on. Oh, I saw Natalie last night on stream with William Good. Yeah, it was an incredible interview that she had with him. Of course, you all know William Good came up with the concept of turning the tables on Scientology and filming them. That's right, everybody. Okay. So, oh boy. Okay. Now, yeah, and they were talking about Aaron's situation and him in Clearwater. And yeah. Now they said that, he said Scientology has been pulling every stunt known to man by weaponizing the police and not following the law. Of course, he said that they weren't allowed to get away with it there, but I don't know. I got the feeling that, you know what, they might. I don't know, but I think they might get away. They might have gotten away with some things, but yeah, I beg to differ. I think they've been getting away with everything that's down there, but here doesn't look like they're getting away with anything. But not in my hometown of Boston, where I've walked before, where Scientology is. Police officers down there are not letting them get away with anything. And one day Scientology called the police on the protesters, and the Scientology told them that they used chalk on the sidewalk. Police officer did not go for it. He said he didn't like the idea of being called out on a police scene, supposedly, and find out it was chalk. Now, he felt like he wasted his time going out there. He yelled at the Scientologists. So guess what? Looks like they're not allowed to get away with it in my hometown of Boston. So, oh boy. Only you can smell this thing. Okay, so. All right. Now we're going to put it in to the refrigerator. All right. Let's see here. Not bad. In fact, I know it's good. All right. All righty. All right. There we go. So that's the end of that. Know the drill. Wipe off the excess butter that's on there. And yeah, it is something in there. It's good. That's okay. Now we're going to stick this cookie dough in the refrigerator. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm going to try this like this. Let's see here. All right. All right, there we go. All right. There we go. Go. All right. All right, there we are. All right, now we're going to throw this in the refrigerator and let it sit until tomorrow morning. Now, some of these recipes worked. Some of them didn't. Now, if you think the recipe worked, put it down at the comments below or email me down below and let me know what you think. And if you want me to actually do a recipe, get to me in my email down at the bottom of the link. And I will make it. All right. Okay, everybody. We're at the end of the line. And it's going to be dinner time for me. I'm going to have the cream spinach and the mushrooms. And we're going to bake this tomorrow. And guess what? I took all the pictures of the vases and I am going to do my best for you to see it at the links down below. And I'm convinced that, it could be there. But I am going to try to put a little link. So, of course, I'm going to go to the merch store and put it on display. And I'm going to get right to making my t-shirts. All right. And you want to buy me a coffee? Go to the link down below. Buy me coffee. But if for some reason you're unable to work it, then I guess you can go to my PayPal, link down below. But if you want to wait to buy me a coffee, great. But otherwise, if you can't afford to pay for it, don't. I know what it's like. So, money is not important to the world. People are. So, hit the like, press subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for brunch.